Hello everybody, Imminent Storm here, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. In the last episode, we defeated the Philippines, so they are now a part of our empire. And we began work on a process that is eventually going to lead us to war with the Comintern, the Soviet Union. What we need to be able to successfully attack the Soviet Union, at least from, in my mind anyway, is one, we need more industry. Because we are currently in a little bit of trouble here with civilian factories. We only have 3 open to build stuff with, because we happen to trade for so much. And that also leads me to point number 2. We need more natural resources. So, to solve 2 of those problems, we are going to attack South America, particularly Chile first, because we're going to take their factories, and also they have a small stockpile of steel, so we're going to take that. Then we're eventually going to push into the rest of South America. Argentina has some oil, they have some tungsten. Paraguay doesn't really have much, but Bolivia has a giant pile of tungsten. Peru has some more oil that we want to get. So we're probably going to take Chile, Argentina, Bolivia, and Peru. And hopefully none of them are going to join the Allies or anything silly like that that will lead us into a bigger war. But we will see what happens. Alright, so we have an amphibious invasion queued up. It's pretty much ready to go as soon as we finish our justification with for war against Chile. So let's go ahead and unpause it. Let's get time moving. Now, the other thing that we really want to do, that I was talking about as well, is we want to get a second front open on the Soviet Union closer to the major Soviet victory points, particularly over here. These big circles. So either Germany, who is not currently aligned, they're unaligned, they're not a member of a faction, so we are influencing them to become fascist again. So up to 31%. If they flip fascist, then we're going to try and bring them into our faction. The other option, I was saying, is to attack Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and Iran. Because Turkey is going to be absorbed, because Turkey is not doing so well. And then we can attack through the Caucasus and gain access to giant piles of oil from the Caucasus. And then be able to basically attack up through here, Stalingrad and the Moscow. But we'll see how things play out. We have a bit of work to do before we get there, though. Decimetric radar. Okay, so what I actually want to do is start working on... No, not battle cruisers. We're going with battleships. The other thing that I did do before I started recording was I went through here and I just adjusted the ship production a little bit. We're just going to roll infinite ships. We're just going to pump them out as fast as possible. We are now using the Agano class, or no, the Akizuki class destroyers. I added more Tone class heavy cruisers, and we are running on our Shokaku classes, our upgraded Shokaku classes, which I should probably just call this like, let's see, what do we want to call that? Just call it Shokaku class Kite. Alright. So not a lot to do right now until that war goal finishes fabricating, so we're just going to crank this up to some good speed. Let's see, that war goal is going to finish when? 15th of July, 1943. So 15... So 2 more months. Alright, got a lot of research running here. So go ahead and speed 5 it because there isn't much else to do. Let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to combine these fleets in there. And where was my other big fleet? Daini Kantai, where are you? The Caroline Islands. Ah, down here. We might need to bring them back. I'll just basically reorganize the fleet. That's not a bad idea. I'll bring them back. Prepare for fleet reorganization. Concentrated industry. Balkan diplomatic initiative. The kingdom is not alone in seeing the threat rising in Central Europe. What would be really nice and really interesting is if we could somehow get the Allies to go to war with the Comintern as well. Let's see, 1941. Let's go ahead and get this. Alright, we're getting near there. Let's slow it down a little bit. Go ahead and merge these guys in. Gonna be all now just the first fleet. Infantry anti-tank weapons. Oh, we got a lot of construction tech we need to work on. Now, as far as planes go, we don't have any airport nearby. Alright, so we finished our war goal. Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's see, war goal lasts until 13th of September. I don't think they have an airport. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and get it started. Declare war. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to call the Allies. And it's going to automatically call them anyway. Well, at least my puppets anyway. Let's see, what do we want to go with? Improve logistics? Yeah, let's go with the improved logistics company. So then this guy should be launching. Yes, he is. Yes, I know. Peruvian coast? Uh-oh. Oh, geez, we are wrecking their ships. Did we just, like, sink most of the Peruvian fleet? Yeah, we did. We sunk the battleship Bach. We sunk... Or... No, that's... BACH is the prefix. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce these. We sunk 1 battleship, 3 destroyers, 1 light cruiser. 3 light cruisers escaped the battle. We only lost a destroyer. Who did we lose? Akikaze. Okay. That is a favorable result. Yeah, well, we're going to be in supply issues in Hawaii until we can get all of our troops landed. Now, what about our air forces? Iwo Jima, Marcus, Kanto. Okay, so we don't really have an air force ready to deploy just yet, but we are able to get an air base when we land. Then we can deploy out some planes. All right, come on. These guys got a long way to go. So is that these guys? Oh no, they left because they went back for repair. Alright. Somebody... I guess they would have gone back to Hawaii? Was it these guys? Still moving. These are all submarines. Oh, these guys are back on duty. They went back for patrols. Oh, Yubari, Ui, Kitakami. Your assistant seeking. Who got this? Who got the kills? Is that Oi? We got the Hyatt destroyer and a light cruiser. Kitakami got the battleship. Good job. We got 2 destroyers. Yeah. Alright. We are landed. Perfect. Okay, so these guys we actually want to bring down here. And we need to immediately take the port. Without the port, this is a failed endeavor, so... But we're gonna get that port. Alright, let's actually slow it down while we're fighting. Just so that things don't get out of hand. Oh, these guys are moving slow. Because this is a forest. Yeah, they can't really contend with my units here. Need to get Santiago. Oh, Tajima class. Let's research the submarines. Let me actually go add the Tajima class battleships. I want to get them some. Let's back all these guys off. Let's see. I guess I want to give them some shipyards. Again, we are short on oil, we're short on steel, we're short on chromium. Expeditionary force request. No, we don't need the expeditionary forces. Can I, like, leave several of you guys here and actually launch an attack against those guys? Need to get that port to get supplies. Actually, call that attack off. Wait for reinforcements. That's really slow. We should have these guys coming, right? No? Alright, we got the port. Let's bring the guys in. Oh yeah, they couldn't move because they didn't have a port to move into. Right. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take... Oh, the battle plan took over, right. Alright, so these guys... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do the orange guys. Orange battle plan there. It's going to be a little while before they... red guys actually get rid of the battle plan. Another research. I guess we'll do the better landing craft as well. Research that. Where is Orange Army? Orange Army is over here. Okay. I guess we can speed it up a little bit because things appear to be going well and we're just waiting for that other army to show up. Okay, so can you guys hit them? And have you guys assist? Actually, let's take... one guy like this. Do we have an airport, by chance? No, it does not look like we have an airport. Alright, well... everybody break off the attacks. Why are you guys moving? Logistics company. Okay, let's see. So we'll do the field hospital, and we'll do the signals company. We have additional military factories. Oh, that's good. That's good. Where would we need the additional military factories? Support equipment and mechanized. So let's go with support equipment. Alright. Our regular infantry is arriving. And those guys actually should pack a punch. They got artillery. Yeah, tons of artillery and troops. So, these are the heavy hitters. Let's do... But they are going to cause a problem with supply. Alright. Alright, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to remove the Marines' orders on the northern flank. All the Marines come down here. So the Marines all come down here. Orange guy, get rid of your front here. So there we go. We're going to send the Marines south. Alright, got construction. Continue working on construction tech. We need to take the city of Santiago. 10 divisions. Actually, that's not going to work, is it? What about here? If we push like that, we'll try and see if we can get around Santiago, cut the city off. Because we have supply problems here. They have very low organization. Do they have a better supply zone? Why'd they break off the attack? I think it's because there are too many guys here. We just gotta drive them out. Actually, getting another port might help. But it's really, really, really slow. Okay. Guess these guys are fleeing. Actually, the more I'm thinking about this, the more I think I just might need to get the Marines out of there. Alright, we got the port. Could we, like, take those guys and try and surround the city? Yeah, looks like we might be able to. Keep driving these guys away. Alright, what do we got? We got more. Let's continue working on that. Oh, we got tons more. Hold on. We need more mechanized. Must motorized. Where's the mechanized? There's the mechanized. And I guess we can go to medium tanks. Oh, we took Santiago. Ah, that's why. And that appears to have improved the supply situation. Somewhat. Just keep marching these guys south. Or do we move into a different supply zone? Yes, we've moved them into different supply zones. That's why. That's why. That's good. Where's the next victory point? Up here? Okay. Chile capitulated. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so the Marines. Oh. Take all states. Yes. End turn. Done. Chile was annexed. Perfect. Alright. Now. The Marines. We don't need the Marines here right now. Get all the Marines to a port. The infantry. Set up on a front line with Argentina. How long is it going to take to justify a war goal against Argentina? 125 days. All right, let's go ahead and get that rolling. No need to wait. And we will set up just a general attack. Alright, so the Marines, we will send them back to Hawaii. Field Hospital. Let's see, what else do we need? The Chi-Ri, better tanks? I'm not sure that's critical at this point. Improving my artillery, I think, is going to be the better option. Why didn't they spread all the way out? Ah. Ooh, landing craft. So, let's see. 1944. We are in 1944 now, and we have a 50% 50% bonus on things. Let's go with the Taiho class. Okay, so let's set up some air groups in the airports we have here. This can hold 200 planes. Alright, so what we're going to do is... Research for signal company. Alright, let's just pause it here for a second. Interwar fighters, fighter ones. Looks like we've captured some just generic interwar fighters. Naval bombers, strategic bombers. Let's put in 100 fighters. Let's put in 100 close air supports. You don't have any aces to give them. Alright. Now we have another airport down here that can hold 1,400 planes. Okay. So let's go with all of our fighters. All of them. Even the garbage ones. Let's go with all of our close air supports. So that's what? That's a little over 1,000. And we'll put in some bombers. Some tactical bombers. Yeah, there we go. Speaking of planes. KI-84 Hayates. Guess we'll take those. And make sure that we are actually building fighters, right? Yes. We definitely use some more factories on fighters, that's for sure. Alright, so that got us some steel. A little bit of steel. We're still very, very short on steel. Did that get us some more civilian factories? A little bit. Let's see, what can we build here? Nothing. It's maxed out. I got us a ton of military factories. Not very many civilian. Oh, we're not actually, like, building new armored divisions or anything. Oh, we finished research on the Taiho class. So, let's see, do we have any naval experience? Not really. It just finished one, so it won't cost us a lot of production time if we switch over to Taiho class. And what's the deck space on these? Deck size 85. Shokaku. Kai. Deck size 75. So yes, that will be a better... 28, 28, 28. Good. And actually, we are at the end of this episode, so let me just pick a research. Do we want to go with the Super Yamato? That's one thing we're not building. Let's go with the Super Yamatos. 20 days. Wow, really? Nice. Why is the Free American Empire sending a large army of troops? Oh, look at the Free American Empire's military. That is what I like to see. I wish there was a little bit more armor in there. There's a little bit. But I will still take that army. Navy still needs some work, though. Navy still needs some work. If I could call them into the war with the Comintern and get access to at least a portion of that army, that is going to help a ton. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and we'll end it here. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.